Oh, I see that you've started
Dude,
streaming as well.
your profile thing is so cool.
My
Like
profile thing.
yeah, the rainbow shit
The
in your
rainbow
Twitch.
shit. Oh,
Like the
yeah, yeah.
schedule.
The schedule and
Welcome.
stuff. I know, right?
Donations.
Yeah, yeah,
Woo!
yeah.
I don't
This
know. I mean, that's how you have to read it because of the colors.
I know it has to be really loud, right? But the funny thing is that it's like really exciting. But then when I start streaming, I'm just like this like boring monotone asshole. Like so it doesn't fit at all with like the rainbow scheme. If you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like it's polarizing. Like
yeah. I
polarizes
see.
the whole thing.
Uh, Thank you, Panzer, for the 5 months. Yeah, I'm on late Open Sky because Sips is in England,
I'm in
which is like
England.
a. What time is it where you are?
It is almost noon, which we're a bit late, right? I was supposed to be a lot earlier, but I'm super
Yeah,
late, and it's like
he
4
said
in the
he said
morning
like
for
2 hours
Hafu.
ago. So
Uh,
I slept at like 9 to prep for this, and then I woke up at 2. And I'm like, I'm ready. And then you're like, oh, I'm not gonna be on for another hour.
I'm so
So I
sorry.
sat here
I'm sorry. It's
saying,
like
no,
4 in the
that's fine.
morning. Do you know what? Like honestly, if somebody asked me to record something at 4 in the morning, I think maybe I'd be up for it, but it's likely that I would sort of not turn up.
Well, you have like a family. I have like my stuffed animals. It's fine.
It's like kind of
I'm
like a
not really.
family, right? Are they like are they normal stuffed animals or are they like
They're all
anime
stuffed
pillows and
animals.
stuff like are they like anime
No,
related in any way?
no, no, they're just
No,
normal.
just normal.
I'm
Just
pretty boring.
like examples. Do you have like
I
what
have
sort of like a
you know
cat?
my mascot, the
Oh yeah, the
penguin.
the penguin guy, yeah.
That's okay. It's a plushie.
It's a big plushie.
It's a big fat plushie.
Nice.
Mm.
That
All right,
works.
ready?
Maybe I need one of those. Yes, I'm ready. So this is the arena, the
Yeah.
famed arena coaching that we're doing, right?
Yeah.
So when you start an
Yeah.
arena when you're streaming, do you normally do a straw poll for like your hero choice?
I do, but honestly, all three are really good, so I'm happy to play all of them. But if we're starting out, Paladin's actually just the strongest class in Arena. So if we
Okay.
want to win, we should pick Paladin.
I mean,
Although honestly, they're all fine.
I won't lie to you. I do really want to win, like in a
Let's
major way.
let's let's win at least the first one.
All right, fine. So should we just
Let's
go
just
for
play
paladin?
Paladin.
Should we just like
Yeah,
see what people say? No, like
yeah,
straw
yeah.
poll.
If you honestly, we should be able to win with all these classes. I've actually have only played Paladin and Shaman so far with the new cards. I've only
Okay.
played 5 arenas: Paladin, Shaman, Warrior, Druid, and Priest. Yeah. So
So for you, when you play arena, so anyone who's watching on my stream, if you don't know who Hafu is like a Cloud9 professional Hearthstone player who plays copious amounts of arena and wins like all the time, right? So for
yeah.
you, for like an average sort of week of playing arena, I mean, do you always get 12 wins? Is that like pretty
No,
much
12 is
guaranteed?
actually really hard.
Really?
It's easier now because people got a lot worse with the new cards.
Okay.
Because they don't really know how to react to it.
Okay.
But like Hearthstone is easy to learn from watching streams. Like you see what other people do and you understand it and you can copy it. Whereas like if you watch League of Legends or like Dota or whatever, like you can watch people do crazy shit. Doesn't mean you can do it, right?
Yeah, no. I watch people do crazy shit in Dota, and then when I try to recreate it, my problem with like games like Dota is that there's too much happening. So like when you jump in, like if you blink into a team fight and everybody's casting spells and stuff, I oftentimes just lose track of where I am,
Yeah.
and then I'm just like running into a tree, not attacking people and stuff, and people are yelling at me. It's like a pretty
Yeah.
common thing, but
I mean, I tried to freaking play Dota once, and I like couldn't figure out how to buy items. I was like, "Fuck this game." My friend's like, "Yeah, just go to the shop, like the secret shop," and then you like drop the item in the box, and I was like, "What the? I can't
actually,
just right click?"
it's crazy because like after you play for a while, you do get used to like the hotkeys for like using the courier and sending it to yourself and knowing when to send it and
I was
stuff.
like,
It's really
"What? You have
good.
to mail myself items in this
I know,
game?"
right? Okay, so what class are we playing? Shamans. We have a warlock or a paladin insta win, right? Pretty much. Is that
Yeah,
what we're
yeah,
saying?
we'll be fine on any of them.
Okay. Fine. I will put this up and we'll see what people think. The straw poll has
Yeah.
been created. You don't want the link address, do
I
you?
was just gonna say I'd probably stay with from Shaman because it's the most complicated class
All right.
with overloads and there's a lot more to think about. Like I rope out mostly on Shaman, if at any classes. Um, Warlock is pretty easy. Paladin's easy. Happy to play either.
Here we go.
Oh.
It's up.
Uh,
Paladin insta win is currently winning. You'll be happy to hear, but not by
Paladin.
much. Really, really close behind it is the sort of stock option. I'm dumb, which stands for nothing. it's, but people seem to like to sort of remind me that I'm dumb. So currently 44% is for Paladin and
Wait,
38%
if they're
is for
voting
I'm
that
dumb.
I'm dumb, it's not Sips is dumb, it's I'm dumb. They're just saying they themselves are dumb
Yeah,
because they're voting.
that's a great way of looking at it, actually.
Oh, also just reminder that my stream can see your screen right now because it's screen share.
That's okay. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
you can't
I was
see
just
like
reminding.
you
Just
can't see
no, no,
like
no,
my
no.
bank,
There's no
my online
porn.
banking or
There's
anything
nothing.
on there right
No,
now,
no,
can you?
no.
Okay. Because I
I
have
just
to
like to
do
remind
like
people because
I'm a family man. I
streamers
have to do
forget.
my finances while we play Hearthstone. It's just the way that it works, unfortunately. All right, so I'm dumb is now taking the lead, but Paladin insta win is
Nice.
got lots of
Let's.
votes.
I don't know if it's insta win. It's just the best class. So like sometimes you'll have a shitty draft. I'll be able to like give you an estimate of what I think it'll go.
Okay, I'm
But
kind of worried now because I was like pretty sure that this was going to be a surefire 12 win arena,
no, 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 no,
and
no.
now I
No
feel
one,
like maybe
no
I've
one
hyped
gets
it up too
surefire.
much. I know.
No, but we should do well.
I
Like
hope so.
I coached Destiny. The first one we got 11 and the or 10 or 11, and the second one we went 12-0.
Oh
So
my
like it
god.
happens.
12. Oh, holy shit.
Especially because like if you're asking a lot of questions, I slow it down and explain all the reasonings. Whereas when I play
Okay.
myself, I just kind of do the thing.
You
And
just
sometimes like when you challenge what I'm doing and like ask the whys, I'm like, oh, maybe this is better.
Okay, so for arena, so the key things for arena is that you want to be efficient and you want to get a lot of value out of your cards, right? And have a good curve in your deck, the deck that you're
Yeah, I mean
drafting.
those are the basics. There's a couple different ways to look at it. Like you can flood. Like flooding is like playing a lot of cheap shit that makes other cheap shit,
Yeah.
and you just overwhelm them because you get a lot of favorable trades. They can't kill everything at once.
Is that consistent
Um,
though, or is that just kind of really hit and miss, like, flooding? Like, what if somebody?
Flooding is generally better because they do need to answer to it,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Like, and it gives you control. Anyone who gets to control the trading is generally winning.
All right. Okay.
So if I play like I don't know, I can have like a 10-10 on the board, but if you have like seven minions all with like three attack or under, you're still winning.
Nice.
Unless I have like an AoE, you know? Like if I have a way to just
Yeah.
wipe out all your crap.
So like if you draft mage and you get flame strike somewhere in your draw for like the deck, the cards that you pick in your deck, is that generally favorable? Would you like get that every time because it's such a
Yeah, I
good
mean
board clear?
mage has always been one of the top classes. I would say paladin. I've always thought paladin was better than mage since GVG released, but I think mage has always been like one of the most consistent classes. It's the most played class. I don't know if that's true anymore. I think paladin's the most played class now. People are catching on that it's stupid.
So
Um,
so what makes Paladin so strong since GVG then? Is it
because
is it the whole
they're
muster thing with the weapon
yeah,
and the dudes and all that?
yes. So
Okay.
you have crazy mid. You have everything. You have muster for battle, which is like insane, like the flooding idea. There's not enough AoE in the game. So that's one thing. True Silver Champion is stupid. Blessing of Kings is stupid. So they pretty much have a lot of win more when you're on the board, and Paladin generally stays on the board, right? Like Argent Protector is a
Yeah.
2 mana 2/2 Divine Shield, so you get like a free trade,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean,
So like
I've played mid-range paladin a bit in GVG
yeah,
and constructed. So
and
like
like Shield and Mini Bot, like
yeah.
these cards are bullshit,
Well, I
and like
mean, they were good, really good against like Face Hunter and stuff though.
yeah.
But I guess
All
like
right,
you don't
let's
see too
draft.
much of that. Yeah, Paladin. I think Paladin has won Hafu. We're gonna do it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
So this is the free arena on my American free-to-play account, which I haven't bought Nax or anything yet with because I have to buy it with gold.
Hmm.
It's gonna take me forever.
These suck.
Yeah, these kind of suck, right? So
Super suck.
should I tell you what I would pick and then you can tell me
Yeah,
that I'm wrong?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
I would totally pick in this case, probably, well, I don't know. I was gonna say I would pick Light's Champion, but what are the chances of silencing a demon, right? But does
Yeah,
it
but I
matter?
mean, at this point, we're just looking at the stats. So, Little Exorcist is kind of like it is good if it hits, but it's really bad if it doesn't. I mean, I think either of these are fine. You can really go
So you
either.
could
Like
go
a
with what?
4-3 for 3 is fine. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah.
A
I
4-3
have
for 3 is fine. I guess that's probably true, right? And
right, like
picture is cooler
yeah.
too, right? Because who gnomes are kind of dumb. All right,
Okay.
fine. Lights champion it is then. I like how this guy is just like,
Innkeeper's your cheerleader. Keep it up. Good
yeah,
job. You clicked a card.
click more
Might be the
cards.
wrong one, but just keep going.
All right, so Silverhand Knight is like every arena drafter's dream, right? Because of the 2/2 squire.
It is
Let's
good.
just
I mean,
go.
it's 6/6 power for 5, which we're happy about. So yes, this is the best pick for
This is the
sure.
best pick. Reckless Rocketeer, not so good, and Fen Creeper is just kind of garbage for the cost, right?
Yeah, I mean they're both playable, but we're just gonna go purely for quality here.
Okay, we're going for quality. Stormpike
That's not
Commando?
quality. Yeah, but oh, this is a shitty draft so far. We're sad.
I know,
Can
well,
I swear
you
in your stream?
no, you can't. It's very family
Oh,
friendly. There's lots of like
okay.
mums and dads. No, of course you can't. You can just
Okay.
swear like a sailor. I like you'll notice me
On
getting
Trump stream,
increasingly
I can
sweary and
swear.
salty as the time goes on. So Ironforge Rifleman for 1 damage, but then Stormpike Commando for 2 damage. Like, is this the kind of thing where you'd think like, well, I need to look at my curve. Like, can I afford to have another 5, or should I get like a 3? Would that be like the differentiator here? Because Shield Bearer is just complete fucking garbage,
Well,
right?
Ironforge Rifleman is garbage as well, but
Oh, okay.
I think we just go Stormpike. Like right now, we don't care about curve. We're 3 picks in. This
Okay.
is 10% of our draft.
Oh yeah, of
Wait,
course. Yeah.
10%? No. What? Hello, math? One.
But I'll take your lead on
Wait,
the
it is.
on the
It is
math.
10%. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's 4 a.m. here.
Don't
Anyway.
honestly, don't feel bad. My math like skills and general sort of intellect are just like so subpar. It's crazy. Holy Light is not very good. Blessing of
Nope.
Might seems pretty good. Worgen Infiltrator, I guess, is probably good removal because it has stealth, right? Like
Yep.
especially early on with the 1 cost. Is that
Yep. And getting on the board is important. Just having a 1 drop on turn 1 is very strong.
I
Like
guess
a Worgen.
I guess with Blessing of Might, the thing is you'll probably use that for removal in most cases as well, won't you?
Yeah. It's a bit better when you have a lot of divine shields, so you can kind of get double value.
Oh
Or
yeah.
like a charger, and you can guarantee that you get a hit. But if you're off the board and you just play it on a minion, it doesn't necessarily get value.
And I guess at this point in the draft as well, we're not guaranteed to get any divine shields, so maybe Blessing
Yeah.
of Might be like a bit of a waste to get.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Worgen Infiltrator?
Yes.
What a smelly, stealthy bastard. Look at even the picture, he just looks like all stinky. Fucking Worgen. What the hell? It's just like the Pandaren. What the hell? Where do these things come from? It's just like
Oh
not in
man.
my WoW. I'm not salty about it at all, but I am really. People always tell me that Raid Leader is garbage, but like I kind of
It's
like Raid.
garbage.
Okay, I take it back.
I
I
mean, if
don't
we
like
have
it
if
then.
we have flooding, then we can. We don't.
Okay.
And right now we just still want to go for value. Let's go for the Muklas. Like it is a good card. We're really sad that we already have 3/5 drops, but alas, our picks are shit. So we're
Bookless
sad.
champion. Yeah, you get to witness firsthand my terrible luck. I opened 50 packs and I got 1 legendary.
That's pretty bad.
Gee, that's pretty bad, isn't it?
That's pretty bad.
I kind of like Wolf Rider, because I find it's pretty good for removal and stuff. But I guess Leper Gnome is probably the pick here
I
in
honestly
terms
would
of
just go
value.
Jouster. Like
Jouster?
you
Oh.
just randomly win the game. I think it's a good card. Other people don't agree, but I've had pretty good success with it.
With the gadget
Um,
stand Jouster?
yeah,
Okay.
I think just being on the board really helps.
All right. I'm
'Cause
trusting
it's,
you.
I think it's good.
Con-
Yay!
Consecration's
Yeah.
very good, right?
Yes.
And it's better than Muckless Champion and the
Way
River
better.
Crocolisk in this.
Way better.
Way better. Okay,
I think
great.
I picked this almost over everything.
an easy
Oh my
one.
god, what is this?
Stone Tusk Boar, right?
uh,
No.
Where's
Pitfighters, well,
really good?
Pitfighters. Is Pitfighter actually really good?
Yeah, what? Yeah. So this is like the vanilla 5 now. Because Yeti, it's kind of like Yeti, but of the 5-drop variant.
Oh, okay. Pitfighter. It comes with nothing. It just seems like such a shame. You know, it's got a cool name like
It's got
Pitfighter,
an
and it
extra
does nothing.
stat point. It has 11 stats for 5. We're
Okay.
very happy.
And we've
It's
already got a
beefy.
Muckless champion, right? So we can go with the Pitfighter.
Yeah, the problem with Muckless is it's really not a 5-drop, right? It's like more of a 7-drop.
No, I guess,
So,
yeah, because it does the... Well, it does the sort of... Well, it's on Inspire, though, but it does the same thing
yeah.
as the Stormwind dude does, right? Which is a 7
Well,
drop.
yeah, which is 7 mana, so.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit better. I think a lot of people compare it to Stormwind. They're like, look, Stormwind is, better, because it's 6/6 and it does the same thing. But Mookless, if it doesn't get dealt with, it keeps going. And also, if you kill Storm and the other minions lose their buffs.
And I guess we have a hero
Mookless is
power
very
that
strong.
we're almost
Yeah,
guaranteed to
and it
use like
buffs the
every
1/1.
turn. Yeah,
Exactly.
which is crazy.
So,
So,
yeah, but yeah, Pit Fighter.
but we'll
For
go for
sure.
Pit Fighter. Okay, fine. Pit Fighter it is. I guess Mad Scientist is really good if you actually have secrets, which we might. But even then, for 2 cost, 2/2 is still pretty good, right?
No.
No.
But we might have to do it. It's either that or the Iron Forge Rifleman. I mean, pick your poison.
And
If you
Stone
think
Tusk
we'll
Boar
get
is just
secret.
completely out of it. There's no way that like this card would ever get used.
I mean, if we have like Blessing of Kings or ways to trade up, then it's not bad because like having it that charge is pretty nice
Hmm.
sometimes. But yeah, right now we have no value for it.
So, well, Iron Forge Rifleman at least can get rid of something, right? When it's played, which is
Hopefully.
more than the Mad Scientist could ever hope to
Yeah, I mean,
accomplish.
I don't know if we'll get a secret, so I don't really want to commit to the scientist. I'd just go Rifleman.
Okay. We need some threes anyway, right? Oh,
Yeah!
look
There we
at
go, the
that.
OP! The OP, there we go.
And of course, you're talking about Crazed Alchemist, right?
I mean, Moger's champion, look at him.
50%
No,
chance
Mustard,
to
Mustard,
attack.
Mustard battle,
Yeah.
please.
So mustard for battle. Summon 3/1. This is a great fucking thing, isn't it? You get the weapon and everything. It's so
It's
good.
so good.
Is Zombie Chow still considered to be like really good, sort of like to open with for its cost and the value and everything? Even though it restores 5 enemy, it's really good for soaking up minions and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah,
Early
it
on.
is really, really good. Um, Man, we have nothing we really want to brew back, right? Oh, it's just we kind of need twos as well.
What about
Maybe the
Maiden of
lake's
the Lake
really,
though? We can get dudes out for 1 mana,
it's
and
quite good.
it's got really good synergy with Mukla's champion.
That's choice. Mhm.
It's not strictly true though, is it? Like, what are the chances that we could actually use those cards together?
I mean, these all kind I don't know. I think because of our curve, I almost just want to take the Maiden of the Lake. But generally, I would take Alami Chow. I think it's up to you. Like right now, either of these picks are fine. Because like if you look at it, we don't actually have a 4 drop, right? Consecrate isn't actually a 4 drop.
No,
I
but
mean,
deal
you
2 damage to
you
all
don't
enemies, I guess. Yeah.
like if neither player has a minion on the board or like we're even on the board, you don't just consecrate unless you like they have like a bunch of 3/2s or something.
No, and then
Yeah.
if we do manage to get somebody down to like 2 health, we can lethal with consecration as well, right? Which is
Yeah, I
always
mean,
really good
yes, it's
fun.
direct damage, but the point is, like on turn 4, you're generally not consecrating unless you're just completely losing the game.
No, that's true. Yeah. Well, I guess the only time you'd really want to concentrate on turn 4 is if you're up against like some really heavy aggro deck, right? That
Yeah,
already has
I'm
like a
not saying
ton of
I'm not
shit on
saying
the
it's
board.
always bad to consecrate on turn 4. I'm just saying as a 4 drop, it's not like something you drop on 4 to keep
No,
pressing.
yeah. But Maiden of the Lake is something that could possibly survive if you dropped it on turn 4 because it
Yeah,
has a lot of health.
yeah,
And then we have the whole Maiden of the Lake dream in conjunction with Mukla's champion. And actually, the hero power cost reduction is pretty good too, right? Let's
it
go
is
for
good.
it. Maiden of the
Let's
Lake?
do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Good is done. Mm, I mean, Hammer of Wrath's not too bad. Or is it really terrible? You get to draw a
No,
card with it.
it is quite good. Um, right now it's still really clunky, but I guess it's fine.
Is that going to disrupt the curve too much? We really need to start beefing out our 3 and 4 drops, right? Because it's got to sort of
Right,
go
twos are
up.
our
Oh,
two
we need
drops.
2s. What about a Youthful Brewmaster? We don't really have anything currently that we really
Yeah.
want to like play twice. There's nothing that really does anything.
Yeah, I think we could take the hammer. Like, I actually really like Murloc Tidehunter because it just goes without flooding.
Yeah.
But let's go hammer. Like having some removal is nice. We actually
Okay. Hammer it is.
let's do it.
It's done. Um, is Swamp Ooze good in Arena? I guess like
Yes.
for random weapons and stuff, it's probably very good, right?
Yeah, I mean, just the other 2 picks aren't very good. Is the main thing. We don't have any
Yeah,
mechs, and Nervar is just not good.
not very good. Okay,
So
Swamp Ooze it is.
3/2 for 2 is good.
I quite like Swamp Ooze actually.
Yeah.
Blessed Champion, Cobalt Guardian, which is a mech, which could have worked with the other 4 drop, but we didn't. We probably don't really need that many 4-drops, right? And Argent Commander is Argent Commander. I guess it's got Divine Shield and Charge, so it's probably good for removal and stuff, right?
It's
But
really good. Argent Commander is definitely the best pick here.
yeah, okay,
The
fine.
other two are actually just crap.
Cobalt Guardian. Whenever you summon a mech
If you have
and
like
Divine
5
Command.
shielded minis, then maybe I would take it. But
And
it's just
Blessed
not.
Champion, double minions attack. I guess again that comes back to like what was the other one
It's
that we
a
had? That
bit
was
more.
yeah.
Blessing of Might, right? And it's
Blessing
even
of Might.
slower.
All right,
Ooh.
is this good? Mysterious Challenger. Mmm.
No, because we have no secrets.
Crowd favorite. Whenever you play a card with Battle Cry, gain 1/1. That sounds kind of cool, actually. And then Coghammer is just a really good weapon anyway, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we take the cog.
We're taking the Cog, even though we've got. Look at him. You can see why he's the
He is
crowd
the favorite,
Look at
but
that.
he
Very
sucks.
dashing. That sword. I don't even know how he's holding that sword with one hand. Like that's
It's
crazy.
just that buff.
We'll be able to do that with the Cog Hammer. Don't worry. Do people like Lowly Squire?
Mm.
No. Does everybody just want to shit on this guy? Like,
I think it's fine, especially because we don't have twos. I would still probably just take Guardian of Kings.
we don't have
Just
any
the-
7-drops, so
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Yeah, I would just go Guardian. I don't like Lily's like. Hmm. The other problem is like we don't really have great ways to trade up. Like we have nothing that buffs our minions' attack.
Lowly Squire is okay.
Kind of sucks.
Milk Sword thinks that Lowly Squire is okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay as well. But I think for the purpose of this deck, I just don't think it's appropriate. I would just go Guardian of Kings here.
Guardian of Kings. I quite like Guardian of Kings.
Yeah.
What does he say? He says it in that really fucking
Justice.
deep muffled voice. It's really fucking cool, isn't it? Novice Engineer, Silverback Patriarch is probably like a non-starter. Raid Leader is garbage. So why is Raid Leader garbage? Is it because it costs 3 and we're not like guaranteed to be like flooding the board early?
Yeah, I mean it's really good if we like you can argue it because we have muster, but like
Oh yeah.
people have kind of realized that you have to control the board if you want to win.
Yeah.
Like very few decks that you craft in arena can just go face. Like Hunter is one of the few that more often than not can just get away with going face.
Okay.
But people will control the board. So if you're behind, having a 3-mana 2/2 is going to make you even more behind,
So
right? Like the power on Raid Leader is like you have minions that you get to trade up with.
and the sequence for Raid Leader is that you don't play Raid Leader with nothing on the board. You play him once you have a board established, right? And then everything
Right.
gets buffed up, and then you can.
And that's why Ironforge Rifleman is bad too. 3-mana 2/2, it's really weak, but at least it is going to do something at some point.
I
That one
guess,
did.
Do we
Let's
want
just go,
Novice Engineer for draw? I mean, we already have
Yeah.
the spell, but I guess
It's just it just sucks, but let's just take it. And we
Sucks.
need twos.
I always thought that
This
this
is a-
thing, she's like holding like a mine or something, but like always
I think it's a
glancing
shield.
or a shield, yeah. Always glancing at it, I thought it was like a big shoulder pad. Like, cause I never actually like studied the. It's weird, eh?
She's
It's
just
like one
really
of those,
buff
like,
on one
she
arm.
just has like a really huge fucking arm. Yeah.
That's what we want to see.
This is what we want to see. What, humility or blessing of kings?
Blessing of Kings. So we just a way for us to like let our minions trade up.
Okay.
So once we've successfully flooded and controlled the board, we can keep like using our minions for favorable trades. you
Right.
know?
And the preferred way for paladins to reduce minions attack to 1 is with Aldor Peacekeeper and not with
Yes,
humility,
because
right?
it has that 3-mana 3/3. Or it's a 3-mana 3/3, which is already fine.
Yeah.
And then the battle cry is insane.
But so anytime a minion can do a spell, you always favor the minion because then you get board presence as well as the
Not
spell
always,
effect, right?
but yes, I mean that's the idea, right?
Like
It's
it-
done
like as a
2 things in
general.
one.
Okay.
Right. So let's say we're like both top decking and neither of us have cards. If you top deck a humility, it doesn't win you. Like humility is nice for like specific situations.
Right.
Like obviously if they have a venture co or like a big ass minion, humility, it doesn't matter if you don't have minions on your side. But generally it's not going to just help you get the board back.
Right.
either.
Okay. I mean,
Like,
my
you'd rather
chatter's
have a
saying
minion.
that Cobalt is like definitely the pick here, but maybe not.
Why?
I don't know. I think maybe they're trying to make me lose.
They're just WoW fans, right? I mean,
Oh, maybe
Kobold
they're just WoW fans. Look, he's got a little candle on his head and everything. It's like
Yeah.
the prophecy.
You know, take candle.
Blessing of Kings it is. My God, how many times have we gotten Stone Tusk Boar? Holy
This
shit.
deck sucks. Oh, this time we take the Stone Tusk Boy.
This time we take it? What, we don't want the Booty Bay bodyguard?
You know they made a 4 mana with the same stats.
What, the evil
That's
heckler? So what's the deal with the heckler then? Can you
I don't
actually...
know. Why is this in the game still? Why is Booty Bay still in the game?
No, but the evil heckler you can heckle your opponent with, right? Like you can you emote off of him or something? Like I saw a thread about it and people were like, "Oh shit, this evil heckler like says that your mother was a hamster or whatever and there's no way to squelch him or something like that." Is that
Really?
true?
I don't know. I don't know this
I don't know.
stuff.
No. I'm going to try.
But,
If we get an evil heckler, I'm totally going to try. So, Boar for real here?
For real, we have Blessing of Kings, which already has a way, and I think having a 5-drop is too clunky. Like, the Booty Bay is just really bad. I mean, Stone Tusk is bad too, but we might get value for it.
But
and
what
sometimes
about a
just-
really clutch eye for an eye? Like, you know, we're down.
Please
There's like
no.
a Dr. Boom on the board and nothing else, and he's about to attack me, and then I can just play eye for an eye and get lethal? No? Does that ever happen?
No.
Stone Tusk Boar then, I guess.
Yeah.
This feels like really dirty.
Back in the day, they used to change it so that you could proxy cuts on your own turn.
Okay.
So Eye for an Eye was a little bit better. There was this one play I remember watching Ekop do it. Like he was at I think like 10 health, but he had full board control with a big ass taunt. He taunted like he defended Vargas like a Gurubashi Berserker. So
Okay.
it was 2/7 and it's a 3/8 taunt, right? And he's against a paladin with like freaking like 6 1/1s on the board. And the paladin equips a Light's Justice, throws all his 1/1s at it, and kills it. And plays Eye for an Eye and then hits the Gurubashi for like 15 damage.
What? That
And it
and that
kills
was when they
Ekop.
used
And
to
Ekop
proc.
was like, what?
Oh no.
But yeah, so back then it was actually a lot better. Now it's a lot
Not so
worse.
good.
Um,
Lay on Hands. I mean, when I used to play mid range, I had Lay on Hands in my deck because it was just a sort of good thing. You know, if you had a lot of card burn, you're kind of low on health.
yeah,
You
I
could
like
just
it a lot.
pull it out of the bank. But like, I don't know, Fell Reaver and crowd favorite.
Fell is quite good. I like it. A lot of people hate it. I don't think it's appropriate in this deck. I would just go Land Hands.
Lay on Hands. Okay.
Yeah.
And well, once again, the crowd favorite proves to not be actually the crowd
It's
favorite.
not the favorite.
Crazy. And we might get a legendary. We might be lucky. We still have 10 cards to go. Warhorse Trainer, your Silverhand recruits have +1 attack. That seems pretty strong to me.
It's really good with Muster, but the thing is... Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say that, actually. Lowly Squire I was going to laugh at, and then Flame Juggler I was also going to laugh at, because it's just a big fucking Draenei guy with flame in his hands.
Yeah, but I would actually go Flame Juggler, because
Really?
2 3s are good. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
2
yeah.
3s are quite good in this meta, and 2, we really need just 2-drops.
No, I
Not
guess so,
having
yeah.
2 is so bad.
The battle
So-
the battle cries deal 1 damage to a random enemy, and of course that only happens once, so it's not like a case of that
it's not
mage
Knife
card.
Juggler.
No, yeah. Okay, so we're going Flame Juggler here for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I can
Thanks,
see it
Ellen.
shaping up. Look at this. We've got
Yeah.
things are shaping up a little bit. Abusive Sergeant is like an aggro card of choice, isn't it? Loot Hoarder. Does anyone play Loot Hoarder anymore? At all?
It's fine. Yeah, it's just a cycle.
And is this good? The
It's
captured.
so good, but is it too slow? Let's look at our deck. So, do we expect to be winning?
No. I think by default we can say no. Well, actually, no. You're here, so yes. Let's say we expect to be winning.
No, I mean, in most cases, do we expect to be winning on the board by like turn 5? Let's say. I don't know. Your minion quality is so weak.
I don't know.
Like
though.
you don't have any good 3-drops. Your best 2-drop is like Ooze or Juggler. I mean, your Paladin cards are good. Consecrate's good. Kings is good. Muster is good.
Yeah.
But like the minion quality is bad. I was thinking, do we need the abusive to trade these minions up, or
But
should we just
early
go for the
to
value?
gain board control? Yeah. I
I'd
mean,
probably just go captured.
yeah.
I think we can get away with it. Yeah, it's just a big ass dude.
Throw
It's
caution
really
to the
strong.
wind and just go for the big ass dude and not for this fucking insufferable asshole.
I wouldn't go loot hoarder. I'd rather go abusive or captured. So
Okay.
abusive makes our stone tusk boar even better as well, you know?
That's a good point, actually. And
And
possibly as well, if we play it sort of like in conjunction with muster, can make one of the dudes from
exactly,
that better.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Abusive's gonna be better when we're on the board, but we have all this weak crap.
Yeah.
But I think either is fine. I think this is really up to you. Like captured is the greedy play, abusive is the I would say safer play.
I mean, if you leave it up to me, basically I'll go based on what I think looks cooler and like a big fucking monster coming out of
But
like the.
then do that. I
Okay,
mean,
fine.
I always play greedy, but I'm just scared.
Is that too? Is that well? I just think like I like to imagine the look on people's faces when you get like into the late game and you start like busting out these huge cards and you're like, oh shit, how am I gonna deal with that? Like I feel like something with 9 health is like much harder to deal with, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Murloc Knight, right? No?